At the end of the day, there should be a formal process, making sure that there's some type of transparency, that the community is involved.
Today, the superintendent took a long time to outline all of the things that has happened under his administration, the then and the now. But none of that is important. The most important thing that needs to happen is for us to get to the bottom of why a contract renewal happened 8 months ago without the community knowledge, without the community input on the future of our education, the future of the district.
Once you give a person a contract, unless there's a breach of a contract, you live with the contract.
Right.
Now, maybe they didn't like it. I'm on a different side of it because I had relationships when he was a principal.
Okay.
And I seen him go through the ranks.
The overwhelming consensus is that the public wants their chance to be able to weigh in.
I think just like anything else, when you have a public entity, $1.3 million budget, as a homeowner, as a taxpayer, as someone who has a scholar in a Newark public school system, that I should have some type of community involvement. I should have a say.
We are community members, we are partners, we are voters.
And they voted the school board in.
And by way of that, essentially voted our superintendent into these seats, have the opportunity to work alongside them toward an equitable education for all. And at this stage, I'm not seeing that come to fruition.
Of the superintendent, Alif Muhammad sees this from another perspective.
He includes in his whole school public, charter, and private. That never happened before. Yes, I know it's possible.
A lot of parents who definitely feel that this was somewhat done, under the rug.
Do you feel like you guys were blindsided?
I think in general, and it's just unfortunate.
A school board that is not talking to community members, a superintendent contract renewal that is happening in secret, prompts lack of trust for me.
They say it's all about transparency and accountability.
I think we could be doing a better job in terms of informing our community and as well as our parents.
Today we talked a lot about ethics. It is unethical for the community to have not been aware of a process, what the process is for the superintendent to be renewed. Moreover, it is unethical for us to not have had the opportunity to weigh in.
But for Mr. Muhammad, there are more layers to this story.
The great thing about him, Leon, is that he treats the charter schools like he's the superintendent of the charter schools and the superintendent of the private schools. So that's a good look.
As you probably are aware, our school board election turnouts are around 3.5–4%. And there's a reason why. They're not informed. They're not engaged. And people then wonder why people don't come out to vote for school board members.
Right.
He offers us his security. He offers us, you want to buy computers, buy them with us. And any deal we can do. So I see it positive. But you got to always understand, you have a contract. And it's a big contract.
Right.
It has to be okayed by the board. It has to be by the state.
There's so much responsibility when it comes to education and the future of our children.
I'm very concerned, but I think what's important is that the school board actually has a unique opportunity in between now and January 31st to turn it around. A mistake was made perhaps, and we hope that our voices can be heard so that they have this moment to be able to change this decision.
At 765 Broad Street, Jillian Risberg for Tap into Newark.